Helps if I press the record button. I'm going to replace the turn signals on the Honda. Damn it. Hey, how's it going, folks? This is DJ with Rabbit Squirrel Garage, and today we're going to replace the turn signals on this Yamaha Virago 250, xv250 as you will. Stay tuned. Alright, we're going to start with this turn signal right here. Yeah, 17. There it goes. Alright, looks like we're just dealing with some wire. Go ahead and get the other one off. This is going to be the same. Okay, we got that loosened up on both sides. I didn't even bother showing you the other side. It happens the exact same way as this one. So now we're going to find out how this is connected in here. And there's a channel under there that the wire goes through all the way to right here. We're never going to use these turn signals again. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take them apart here, and I'm going to clip the wire down here so I don't have to reroute all those wires. So yeah, let's do that. Man, oh, look at that. I don't even need to use all I needed was the wrench. Okay, go ahead and split that open. Right there. There we go. Nice. Actually, I can still use it if I need to. So put that back on. Toss that in the box of unneeded items. I'm getting a bunch of them. Alright, I'm going to do the other side. I'll be right back. Alright, looks like we've got two wires hanging out here. One's brown, one's black. Man, I hope the black one is actually the ground. I'm going to splice this back just a little bit so we got some room to play. Because I don't remember if on the CB1000 somebody rewired it wrong. But I don't think anybody's even messed with this wiring because this bike only has 1,300 miles. Not 13,000, 1,300. Yeah, 1,300 miles. Alright, and these look familiar. I put them on every single bike I've had so far. I love them to death. They work great, and they're easy to hook up. So let's go ahead and get this one going. Is a 14. You don't want to make them too tight. The rubber will come loose if you make them too tight. This is what I like about them. You see how small they are? You almost don't even notice that they're there. This red one will go to the brake light. We're not going to do it right now. We're just going to hook up the tail lights and see if they work. So let's do that real quick. They're gonna blink really fast. We'll find out. Yeah, blinking really fast. So we'll go ahead and go ahead and finish up the back, put the other one on, and then we'll do the fronts. And there's a chance that might stop doing that, but we'll see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side the exact same way, so no sense in boring you with double work. Alright, let's go ahead and get the front ones off now. Should I pull the headlight off? Get it out of my way. something up top holding it. Bolt up there, or what is it? I can't tell. I wonder if I can just... This looks like just a little Yamaha badge. I mean, I don't really know what it's there for. Wasn't anything in it. But it's coming off anyway. I mean, I'm not going to put that back on. So, I'll put the screw back in it, but that's it. The screw will get painted black. Yeah, there we go. Now we can get some access to it. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. No need in taking a double shot. We're going to go ahead and get these front ones put on now. Let's see what we got here. These are basically, it goes on just same as the rear ones did. The only difference is the rear one had a red wire coming out, which was the red wire was the brakes, and over here you get a white wire, which is the daytime running lights. But I should be able to get this one working at least. Alright, let's turn the bike on and just see if... There you go, daytime running lights. I just like the way that sequence is. Alright, let's hit the turn signal and see what happens. Hey, what do you know, it blinks normal. So there we go. We now have turn signals on the left. Alright, I just want to show you this. I didn't have the back one wired up, the wire fell off. So let's do this again. Turn the bike off. There are my daytime running lights. They are working on both front lights. So daytime running lights are good now. However, watch the turn signals. All four of them are flashing right now like emergency lights. Doesn't matter which one I turn on, left or right. All four of them blink with like emergency lights. So I've got to replace that relay in there. Okay, I'm now on the right side of the bike, and I think relay's probably under here. On the other side, it looked like the ECU for the bike, so. And it was the only thing there, so. Yeah, I guess this is probably it. Easy way to find out. Unplug it. Maybe. There we go. Now I should have no turn signals at all. And I do not. So that's definitely the relay. See, that has a special connector on it. I guess I can cut the wires, put ends on them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is just a standard 2-pin adjustable electronic relay that you can get from eBay. They're pretty cheap. They're like, I don't know, a couple bucks, $8, less than $10. I know that. So I think they're like 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere through there. I didn't realize I just gave you a whole bunch of weird numbers. Anyway, that's the one we're putting on, and now I need to cut those wires and put some ends on it. All right, here we go. Let's get my electric pliers, strippers. Let's see what we got here. We got a brown and a brown with a white line. So. Okay, just putting the rubber piece back on it, so when it goes, it's ready. When it get ready to put it back on, it'll just go right on. Which one was power and which one was load. So you got a B and an L, right? Battery and load. And if we look at the old relay, it'll tell us that the, I don't know if you can see it, but it says L and B right there. So this one, the one on the left side is the load, the one on the right side is the battery. And if we take this clip, that tells us that the solid brown is the battery and the one with the stripe is the load. Go ahead and put our shrink tube on. And there we go. We are done. Now, I'm gonna let this cool down a second before I put the relay on it. We don't want it to overheat the relay. Okay, that should be cooled down enough. Let's go ahead and put it back together now. Remember, the solid brown is the battery. So here. And the white line is the load. Here. All the way over like that. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's go test the turn signals and see what we got. Remember, this is an adjustable one, so if turn signals don't look good, we'll come over here and adjust it. Let's check our turn signals. Make sure none of these wires are touching. Our turn signals should flash at a normal rate. So let's have a look. Oh, I got to turn them on, huh? That might help. And they're still all 4 blinking. I think I'm going to have to put a resistor in mine. Horn works. Yeah, it's got to be a resistor. Why is it? Because the turn signal, it's got to be the switch is what's happening. So what happens when the switch comes down, and if it's getting feedback from the other one, they all will flash. Either the front or the rear, and make it so where it's just, you know, the one side flashes. It doesn't feed back up through the switch and back down, basically. So I do not have a resistor, so I'm going to have to go buy some. Alright, we'll call it there. Alright folks, well that's the end of part 1. I need a diode. I kept calling it a resistor and a capacitor sometimes, but it's called a diode. And what you do with that diode is you hook it in between the your switch, your turn signal switch, and where they connect down into the turn signals for the left and right. So I ordered one. It should be here tomorrow, and we'll go ahead and finish up part 2 tomorrow, where we're going to finish up the install of them, the turn signals, and also the driving lights, and hook it into the rear brake light. We'll get that all worked out tomorrow, and or the next day, and that'll be part 2. Part 2 may include something else too, I'm not sure, but stay tuned. And if you could, go ahead and click that little thumbs up button down there to like the video, and subscribe to the channel, and you can also hit the bell notification button down there too if you want to make sure you see any new videos that come out from me. So I appreciate it, and I will catch you all in the next one.